We're dishing the hottest on POPSTAR this week. Stars who have been knocking them dead on the red carpet this year. And celebrities who love extreme death-defying hobbies. Pop music's most bodacious blonde bombshells. And the best and biggest book-to-movie adaptations. POPSTAR This Week starts now. Welcome to POPSTAR This Week, where you'll get the latest on what's hot and what's not. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, and we're going to talk about what's happening here at POPSTAR. And I'm not alone. I'm here with my friends, Devin Workmaster,
Yes!
Anna Maria Presitano, yes! Noah Matthews,
Yes!
Sheridan Pierce,
Yes!
Neil Ghosh.
There he is.
We're nearly halfway through the year,
Love you.
and it's time to check out who's been ruling the red carpet so far. I am absolutely enthralled by red carpets because celebrities totally bring it. Am I right, guys?
Yes!
Oh, they bring it.
Bring it to the red carpet.
It's been brought.
Stars bring the glitz and the glamour to every red carpet, and there have been some truly outstanding appearances this year. Here are just a few that I've just been obsessed with. Okay, Gal Gadot, she's a Wonder Woman on the red carpet. Gal in that Givenchy silver gown and all the gems was truly a star moment.
Yeah, I think Gal Gadot is like the epitome of natural beauty. You agree?
She looks amazing
Yeah.
every day.
I mean, the gown is absolutely stunning. It was like sequined head to toe, and like I think it was a bunch of what is that? The fabric. You guys know what it is?
Cotton?
No. It was like fringe. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah. It was very like flapper, very flapper chic.
Yeah, Gal Gadot is gorgeous. I mean, I probably saw Wonder Woman 3 times, but twice in theaters just because of her.
Oh yeah.
She's...
And Chris Pine.
So Gal Gadot is a total badass too, because she was a combat instructor in the Israeli Defense Force.
Yeah, it's no joke. I'm actually a Krav Maga instructor myself, and that's what we do.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
No way.
Yeah.
Prove
Some
it.
of that later.
Yeah.
Noah?
Back in the green room.
Wow.
But it's honestly, it's no joke. It's really highly intensive, hard Spartan work, and you know, she is a monster.
No wonder she was so awesome in Wonder Woman.
Right? Those fight sequences are amazing.
None of it was CGI'd.
None of it.
None of it.
That was a documentary.
All right, so Lupita Nyong'o, wow. Girl's been constantly slaying in all her appearances. Her Black Panther press tour looks were ravishing.
Yes.
Which one was your favorite?
Oh my gosh.
My favorite was at the Black Panther premiere. She was
The
wearing
purple?
the purple gown. I think it was a
That's my fave,
Versace
too.
custom-made gown.
Wow.
And she also had this kind of like armor-like overlay around her neck and
Very
shoulder.
The
regal.
entire Black
Yeah.
Panther cast just crushed their press tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All their African, like you said, armor-inspired
Yeah, it was
clothing.
like very inspired by the movie, which is
Yep.
Yeah.
It seems like Chadwick Boseman's style has changed because of the movie.
Because of the film, yeah.
He's like rocking the dopest blazers,
Yeah.
all dashiki'd out now. Into it.
So next up, Zendaya. She's only 21, but she is navigating the red carpet like a pro. Her ensembles are breathtaking and so well put together. And what a Grecian goddess she was at the Oscars.
yeah. I think she's the ultimate style icon of the millennial age.
Mm-hmm.
She's also so nice and down to earth. You
Yeah.
can kind of just tell.
Yep.
But she can pull off anything, I think.
She's been doing red carpets for how long now? And she's only
so
20. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's...
And her gown at the Oscars, I believe, is just like it accentuated her nice skin tone. It's like just like very goddess-like.
And I think her stylist is one of the judges on America's Next Top Model.
Oh,
this
really?
Season. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of
Who is it?
Cool.
Law?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Law Roach,
Yep.
crushing it.
Okay.
Jennifer Garner is so gorgeous and she's so laid back. We always see her paparazzi photos all casual and girl next door. But where she chooses to bring it, boy, does she bring it. Jen in that blue gown at the Oscars with flowing brown hair, jaws to the floor. Am I right, guys?
That is
Yeah.
a gorgeous, elegant woman.
She's always so classy at award shows.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
nice to know that she knows when to be casual and then glam up
She's
at
got
night.
that Pantene Pro V hair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh. Capital
Quick
One.
sponsorship.
Right.
Bank account. She got caught like it being a meme at the Oscars.
Oh yeah, she like it was a
She made this like
realization.
weird realization
Yeah.
face, and in an interview she said she doesn't remember what it was. It was such a private moment that they caught on camera her face going like, "Did I leave the stove on?" Or like, it was like this freaked out face.
And lastly, here's one woman who definitely made a huge impact during award season. Isa Gonzalez at the Academy Awards in that sexy, bold yellow gown. She hands down got everyone's attention. Yowza! What did you guys think of that one?
That is hands down the sexiest banana I've ever seen.
Yeah, she brought the sunshine to the Oscars. I thought it was such a really, really pretty dress.
The bold color.
Yellow's such a bold color.
It is.
Not everyone can pull it off.
It brought me to like a textbook place, like flashbacks of highlighting things, and I was like, you know, for me it was like negative memories.
Oh, that's great.
Better than that.
But I love the look.
Yeah.
So it's time for a short break, but don't go anywhere because we'll be taking things to the extreme when we return.
Yeah.
Up next, these stars are all getting their blood pumping with extreme sports. And later, what's been going on with pop's most iconic blondes? And we're back. We just reviewed those red carpet ensembles and the stars who looked absolutely amazing. Of course, it's no secret that a lot of Hollywood celebs work out to keep themselves fit, toned and looking great, but there are also those who tend to take it to the extreme. We're talking about celebrities who are into extreme sports. Let's start with the likes of Katy Perry and Justin Bieber, who have both gone bungee jumping. Justin even reportedly jumped backwards. Have you ever tried, or would you ever go bungee jumping?
I'm not into it.
I would be down.
Into it.
I'm
Never.
afraid.
Yeah, no,
I've seen way too many accident videos where the bungee cord snaps or it gets tangled on the
Yeah,
neck.
but they're way more popular than bungee success videos.
So if you prefer your feet on solid ground, Jack Osbourne is into rock climbing and Natalie Imbruglia enjoys mountain climbing.
Yes.
They even went mountain climbing together in an episode of the reality show Jack Osbourne, Celebrity Adrenaline Junkie. A storm hit while they were on the climb and there was a very real possibility of getting hit by lightning. Thank goodness they're okay. All right, so speaking of mountain climbing, check out these stars who have gone to visit the historic site of Machu Picchu in Peru. Katy Perry, Zac Efron, Shakira, Alicia Keys, and Pharrell all have gone up to the Machu Picchu mountain to visit the ancient ruins of the Inca civilization. This is totally on my bucket list.
Same.
And then I heard there's actually this other mountain above Machu Picchu that they can only let a certain amount of people on the trails at a time. So
is it Huayna Picchu?
Yes, Huayna Picchu. So it takes you up above it all.
A-list.
A-list only.
And then
I think it's like, it's like steeper, it's more terrifying.
Yeah.
All right, and how about water sports? Who knew Gigi Hadid had already gone parasailing when she was just 4 years old with mom Yolanda Foster? Leo also went airborne on water looking like a superhero when he rode that water jetpack. Margot Robbie, on the other hand, tried her hand at surfing in San Juan del Sur. Maybe she could ask for pointers from Hemsworth brothers, who are avid surfers. Let's take to the skies for a moment, and I mean falling from it. Celebs like Bella Hadid, Paris Hilton, Ryan Reynolds, Vanessa Hudgens, Kesha, Miley Cyrus, and Liam Hemsworth have all gone skydiving.
And Devin Werkheiser, very A-list, very A-list.
So would you guys all jump from a plane voluntarily?
He has.
Never done it. I've done it twice. Love it. I'll do it again. It's amazing. Any destination that I go to, I'll look for skydiving.
But you won't bungee jump.
No!
You would rather fall 30,000 feet from the sky?
Yes, strapped to a professional dude.
Do you get that butterfly feeling or no?
No, when the parachute opens, it's oddly, so there's the fall, which is just fun, and you scream, it's a great time. When the parachute opens, it's oddly so peaceful. It's so quiet once that parachute opens, and you're actually very still.
How long do you free fall for?
I mean,
Hours,
it's a blur. How long is a blur?
Yeah,
it goes
days.
so fast. Days.
You're never coming down.
So those
it's a blast.
sports,
You guys should do it. Just do it. Face your fears.
I'm dying to. So those sports were pretty extreme. I got an adrenaline rush just talking about it.
Me too.
Let's chill out for a bit. We're gonna go on commercial and try to get our heart rates back to normal. Don't go anywhere. We've got more in store for you.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
Up next, then and nows of yesteryear's princesses of pop. And later, which book to movie adaptations lived up to the hype. Welcome back to POPSTAR this week. And this time we'll be talking about, what else? Pop stars. You see, pop stars are notorious for all their transformations, so we're shining the spotlight on the blonde bombshells that are some of our beloved pop princesses. We dug into our archives and followed the ups, downs, and changes in their careers to bring you this segment. Let's see how well you guys know your pop princesses. She started out as Genie in a Bottle.
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera.
And she definitely knew what a girl wants.
Christina Aguilera.
Princess, am I talking
Christina Aguilera. I got it first. Sorry, I got it.
You
1
got
point for
it.
me.
Christina Aguilera is still big on the scene, but she's been keeping a low profile on the music front lately. She was the coach on The Voice for several seasons, and she may be coming out with a new album soon. The next one might be a bit tougher. She serenaded us with I Wanna Love You Forever before she got us all grooving to I Think I'm in Love with You. This pop star princess is...
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
Yes. Jessica Simpson tried out so many things in her career, but she's never far from the spotlight. She was a pop singer, a reality TV star, an actress, a country singer, and now she's a fashion designer with a very successful clothing line. How about this? She was as sweet as candy, and she stuck to your brain because she had a crush on you. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Mandy Moore.
Who? Mandy Moore.
Brittany.
Mandy?
Did you guys know Mandy Moore was only 15 when she broke into the music scene?
Wow.
Now she's all grown up and right up there with singers who have successfully transformed into acting.
Yeah.
She also went from blonde to brunette when she became an actress. Remember her breakthrough role in A Walk to Remember and that single Only Hope from the movie's soundtrack?
Purdue.
These days you can catch her on This Is Us, but she might soon be returning to the music scene too. So next, she was an angsty and complicated, and she may have told a skater boy,
Avril Lavigne.
Pop rock princess Avril Lavigne stands out as the grungy rebel chick with her blonde hair sporting different colored highlights and signature dark eyeliner. She never really left the music scene and has been steadily coming out with albums. In between, she's also been busy acting and lending her voice to animations like Over the Hedge and most recently Charming. She also came out with her Abby Dawn clothing line, ad-concocted fragrances like Black Star, Forbidden Rose, and Wild Rose. She currently signed with BMG, and it's hard at work with a new album. And for our last one, she asked us to hit her baby one more time.
Britney.
You guys, oops, she did it again.
She wanted
I
us
know,
to hit her
you know who I'm
baby.
talking about.
She's a terrible mother. Sorry.
Yep, that's right. Britney Spears is the ultimate pop princess, the little mouseketeer who shot right to the top when she released her debut single and bounced back from the low points in her life. She's as awesome as ever after performing in Vegas, judging on X Factor, launching her intimate apparel line and fragrances, and becoming the new face of Kenzo. She goes on tour in July and might also be dropping a new album this year. All right, so these awesome ladies prove they've got what it takes to stay on top. And we're all still totally loving them, even after all these years. We'll be taking another short break, but we'll be back with a different kind of transformation next. Coming up next, did the movie adaptations do justice to the books? And we're back. We've talked about pop star transformations. Now, how about we talk transformations of books into movies?
Yes.
It's a challenging feat for sure. I mean, how do you fit hundreds or even thousands of pages into like 2 hours and not lose important parts of the
It's
story,
impossible.
right?
The book's always better.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Book's always better.
It depends.
I tried to read Lord of the Rings once. Failed. Too dense. Movie's better.
So first up is the epic undertaking of the beloved classic, The Lord of the Rings series.
Yes.
Yes, Lord of the Rings.
So this one is not just one movie. It was a series of 3 movies, and I think we should also count the prequel, The Hobbit.
Shouldn't, because those aren't discussions. They're terrible.
What do you guys think, and why do you guys think it works so well?
All right, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Those are like my favorite movies. I think they were so successful because of the amount of care that went into making them. It was such a huge crew. They shot it for a 1.5 years straight. There was 2 guys who for 18 months linked together plastic chainmail. That was their job on the movie. Like, that's how detailed this movie was. Peter Jackson put his love into it.
This one is nothing short of magical, the J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. 8 movies. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
Oh!
Oh no!
America.
It's a monster.
love the movies. I
Yeah.
still like the books better.
Really?
I
That's
like
fair.
both.
Yeah, no.
I like
Both
both.
are really good.
I mean, both
I think
have.
they're equally.
Yeah, it's equally
Yeah.
good. I think that it depends on what you grew up with. So if you grew
what
up
you did
reading the
first,
book,
yeah.
or if you grew up watching it on ABC Family or something like that,
Yeah,
it's
so like
different.
Thanksgiving.
So this one is a gem, like a vintage Prada gown. The Devil Wears Prada. Did you know the author, Lauren Weisberger, used to be Anna Wintour's assistant?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know The Devil Wears Prada was a book.
Same.
I didn't know
Really?
that.
Oh, I did.
Love the movie.
Yeah.
Really?
book?
You read the book before the movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
do.
Which one's
How-
your favorite?
The book is a little bit different.
Right.
I really liked the movie. The book was a fun read, but I think I prefer the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so this next one got a lot of Oscar nods and won J-Law her first Oscar. Silver Linings Playbook. What is your take on this one?
I love this movie.
Love the movie,
Love
never read the book.
movie, never read the
Honestly, I
book.
didn't look at it.
Love
I knew it was a book.
Was it a
Yeah.
playbook?
Was it a playbook? Oh, Sheridan. Such a fantastic movie. I actually have grown up with Eagles fans my whole life. All my family's from Philly and Scranton, and Robert De Niro's character is full on your every suspicious, superstitious Eagles fan. I love
Interesting.
those jokes so much.
So this one is the most recent. Ready Player One, Ernest Cline's best-selling 2011 novel, is one of this year's hottest blockbusters by Steven Spielberg. Do you think it stayed true to the book?
What
It
kind
was
of
so far from the book.
really?
I hear
Really?
everyone who
Never read
read
the
the book didn't like the
I
movie.
did. I mean, here's
Really?
the thing. There were so many different moments in the movie that were like not necessary. And reading the book, I was such a fan of the book, so it was a little disappointing.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back and read the book, but I'm glad I
Right.
saw the movie first because I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, I
Everyone I
really
talked to
enjoyed
said
that.
that. They're
Yeah.
like, it's not the
They
book.
missed a lot of things.
What kind of turnaround is that? 2011, and then they made the movie for it. They might as well
Yeah.
just wrote the script parallel to the film.
Simultaneously.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough to convert a book to
Yeah.
a movie.
Takes time.
There's so, you
Yeah,
can
I feel
fit
like-
so much more into a book.
I feel
and
they
a
didn't give
movie
it
has
enough-
to take a specific sort of plot formula.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie was visually beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
It was cool because
Yeah.
I felt like I was in a video game or something,
Yeah.
but I was also watching a movie, which I really liked.
Yeah.
But I haven't read the book, so I feel like now I'll get another
I'm glad you guys watched
Right.
the movie first
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm not usually into like all that CGI, but I
Yeah.
was fully
So-
Yeah.
in this world. Like,
And it's a long movie.
yeah, it was
So, I
over
mean-
2
2 hours.
220.
And I was with
Yeah.
it the whole time.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
And this Easter egg in Ready Player One is actually one of the best horrors of all time. The Shining, penned by best-selling author Stephen King and adapted by Stanley Kubrick, one of the best directors in film history. What can you say about this classic?
that wasn't in the book.
But it was
But it
one
was
of
so
the
cool.
So
It
cool.
was so cool.
In a movie.
It puts you in the
It was-
world.
That was so
was
cool. They
so
dropped
cool.
you
It wasn't.
into
It
the
was a
Shining.
good touch, but it was just very different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I loved
I
it.
loved
that
it.
To get dropped
Really
into
good.
a Kubrick film.
And then you're like, the blood comes down. You're like, well, this is spoiler, whatever. The blood comes out, and then
You
you're
haven't
like,
seen The Shining.
you're like with the
by now, and
guy.
like,
Yeah.
yes.
like floating in
Floating
the
through the-
blood.
yeah.
So
I think it's also great because it's like Steven Spielberg being able to do that must have been
He's
so
paying
great
homage
for him.
yeah.
So
Stanley Kubrick.
I was like,
He
this is
looks up to.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
I
a
loved
great
it.
director paying homage to
A great director.
the best director. Yeah.
Although he never won an Oscar.
Which movie is The Shining?
2001.
With Jack Nicholson.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny.
2001, A
Yes.
Space Odyssey
Yeah.
by Kubrick is coming out in theaters again
Well,
in
really?
May.
Actually, Spielberg and Kubrick were supposed to work on AI, artificial intelligence, together,
Together?
but then Kubrick died, and
Yeah.
so Spielberg just took it over himself. So I think it's really nice,
That's
actually,
Oh,
that
amazing.
that.
he paid that tribute.
That freaked me out so much in
Yeah.
Ready Player One when all of a sudden you're in The Shining.
It was so cool.
I know it's coming.
Yeah.
Bad around every corner.
All right, so do you guys have any personal favorites?
I think they should make
Oh, do a show.
Like a series.
I feel like it would have been a better series than the movie because I read the book. Like they left so much out.
right.
Oh, that's such a good call. That would be fantastic.
That would be
Yeah.
really
I think
good.
they need to do like a dark interpretation of the Dr. Seuss book.
Oh, dang. Neil.
That would actually
Hot
be
take,
good.
Neil. Hot take. But it's like Tim Burton does Dr.
Yeah, that would actually be really
I'd
cool.
be into that. I'd be very into that. I really like Shutter Island back in the day.
Yeah.
I've heard of that book. Amazing.
Yeah. Shutter Island was so good.
Honestly, I thought the Hunger Games did great with the book material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Twilight.
Got a OG Twilight fan over here.
I'm glad that they're doing a whole series of unfortunate events on Netflix because I really loved the books.
Yeah.
And I think that the new adaptation is really good and way better than the movie that came out years ago.
It's hard for me to watch the Netflix.
Yeah.
It's stylistically very odd.
I
but
love the stylized aspect and it fits the books. I actually prefer Jim Carrey's uncle over
Count.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we have time for today.
But there's more books and there's more movies.
Guys, but tune in again soon for another episode of PopStar This Week. Special thanks to Devin
welcome.
Wertheiser,
You're welcome.
Neil Ghosh,
Yes.
Anna Maria Perez-Tagler, Sharon Athena, and Noah Matthews. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, and you're watching PopStar This Week.